Okay, y'all. Good morning, man. Friday morning, man. Friday morning. Oh, thought that bug's been trying to get me, man. So yeah, man. Hope everybody's had a good week. I have. Well, I've been able to work every day, and except for what, Wednesday. When I was able to work that day too, so I've been able to work every day. I've been able to make money every day this week, and that's all you can ask for, man. So Chad did a video. I think it was yesterday. I was checking it out this morning, and he was talking about having so many customers that he doesn't really worry about people that owe him. Well, I'd like to add to that, not really a pushback or anything, because he has so many customers. See, I can't relate to having 250 plus customers, man. That's a lot. And I have a hard enough time keeping up with 90 or so, just being, me. I mean, and I'm not anyone special or nothing. My thinking has always been, and I guess as you get more customers and everything, things have got to kind of change just a little bit. I don't, how can I put this? I don't really concern myself with customers paying the monetary part of it, because if I'm working for them, they've proven to be a payer. I don't work for people that don't pay me. I mean, so with that being said, now I may come off a lot of times when I'm talking about people owing me money and stuff like that, as, oh, I want to get the money, I want to get the money, I want to get the money. And that is true. But the main reason why I like to get the money is so I can close that invoice and I don't have a lot of outstanding stuff. That's one thing that the software has really taught me to do. It's got settings in there where I can say if they're, if they haven't paid in a week, you can get a reminder or whatever, right? So my thinking has always been on the money part. I like to get the money in case something happens, especially I've had a lot of things happen out here, and not that I would miss a meal if somebody didn't pay me or somebody owes me, $300 that I'm going to miss a meal. I'm not, but I don't, that's bad business for me to, just forget or not be proactive on customers that may owe me money that are slow to pay. Most of my customers are regular, and if they've been really slow to pay where I start feeling it, if I feel like they're handling me a certain type of way, then I drop them. I mean, I'll get the money and then I drop them. But the core customers that I have could owe me, $500 or $600, and I'm not fretting them as long as we know that we have an agreement. I'm not really worried about them paying me. I just don't want them to be shocked when they see how much they owe me if they haven't been paying attention. And that's because somebody's much more likely, in normal circumstances, somebody's much more likely to pay you if they owe you $150 than $600. That's been my, I don't let the lawn care maintenance guys, customers, get that deep unless it's, now some of my commercial stuff, they'll get on up there, $1,500, $2,000, even $2,500. Quite a few $1,000, where I'll do the work and then I'll invoice them, and then I'll, but we have an ongoing relationship built on all that. The average lawn care customer at $60, $70, $80 lawns, I'm not going to let them get no more than about 2 cuts behind before I start. Well, I'll call it what it is before I start playing games with the timing and everything. Because if you wait if you go into September, October in my area, if you go into those months and people owe you, we'll say north of $300, well, what happens then is you start running out of leverage to make them pay. Because as long as the grass is growing, then you can say, well, I'm not going to cut it no more, or you can use that as leverage to get them to pay. I've done it 100 times when I feel, and sometimes the customers will surprise you. You'll think they'll be a good payer, and then they won't be, and then they want to play games. Like that doctor over there on the $1 Million Street. She played a lot of games with the money, and her property was so big that I couldn't play a lot of games with the timing, because I mean, 3.75 acres, man. I mean, you can't let it go like you can a $50 lawn, or whatever. So I can't emphasize it enough. Every customer is different, man, and it's up to you, me, and Chad, and Irv, and Eddie, and Randall, and all you guys that are actually in business. It's up to us to determine which ones we want to roll the dice on. Rarely do I let a homeowner get deep, meaning more than 2 or 3 cuts, because it can become a problem when it comes time to pay. And then what happens then is some people, just like in business and everywhere, don't manage their money well. And it doesn't matter if they live across the street from me or over on the $1 Million Street. And I had to help them manage when they owe me money. And the way I do that is I use me not coming and cutting their grass as leverage to pay me. And now I won't tell them, but if I feel a certain type of way, and you guys know this, if I feel a certain type of way, I'm going to get the money and I'm going to drop them. And I don't have to worry about it proving nothing in a court of law. It's just a feeling. If I have a feeling, I'm not going, I don't want to get beat out of near dollar, not near dollar. Because when I pull up to the gas pump and I pump $200 in the mowers in the truck, ain't nobody giving me no break. Ain't nobody giving me nothing. And I ain't got nothing to give when it comes to the business part unless I want to. And I can tell you right now, if I'm cutting your grass, I don't want, and you're of sound mind and under 60, I'm gonna want you to pay me. I'm not gonna want to. I don't have a Medicaid program or nothing. I want you to pay me so I can use that money to do the things I need to do for the business. But I don't let people get real deep on the lawn maintenance. And then some guys, like Chad was talking about, he'll let some of the customers get pretty deep. But he's got so many customers, and I don't know if he's implemented software or not, but he's got so many customers that's the path of least resistance, really. Because if he had to run down every $50, $60, $70 lawn, and had to do that on the money on the daily or regular, then that would be a problem. And only he knows, and whoever is, knows exactly what you're able to do and what you're able to, leave in the street. I'm a big get paid time of service type of guy. Now, if it's going to cost me $20 to go get a $80 check, I'm not doing that. They're going to have to mail it to me. I do that a lot. If they forget, most people these days, though, I will say, pay me with Venmo, Cash App, Zelle's a big one, and even PayPal. So out of those 4, I probably get 80% of my money like that. Oh, y'all see it? Holding up strong. Look at that. That's strong right there. Okay, so yeah, can't never have too many of these right here on jobs like this, because there's always a bunch of trash out here. Yeah. So let me. Okay. Hey y'all. So I got both of these done. Right at an hour, man. $160 plus 30 on spray. So $190 and about an hour and 10 minutes or so. It's okay, but I didn't have to go far. So now I got one I'm going out here and doing. It's real easy, man. There's no detail. Y'all been out there 100 times. So I tried to see if I could get in touch with Justin to see if he wanted to run a lawnmower for about an hour. I give him 40 or 50 bucks, and I ain't heard back from him. So it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll go do it myself. Ray striping another pasture. Love it. Boy, I got done cutting that pasture quick, man. I was only here about an hour. That's probably the fastest I've ever cut it. Yeah, pretty good, man. Spray $210 right here, so pretty good. And y'all saw the stripes that Exmark put down on a pasture. That's my go-to striping, pasture striping. Getting warm, man, getting warm. But yeah, so I'll end up doing probably right around 600 or so. 12:30, I got over there at 11:30, man. That's pretty good, man. I don't think I've ever cut it that fast. Usually it's about an hour and 15 minutes or so. But spraying last time really helped, because I didn't have to crank a weed eater up. When you're on a big property like that and you don't have to weed eat nothing, man, you're making money, Sonny. Yeah, y'all. Ready to get on back to close to the house. Probably go up here in my neighborhood and do them too, and then we'll call it a freaking a day. Oh my God, y'all! I gotta show y'all this. This is my competition. Ain't no competition for me out here, dude. They got 3 guys on this yard over here. They've been over here longer than I have, and they're still not done. Whatever mower he's got is cutting like shit. I don't even pay attention, but and y'all know this is a lawn care channel, and I ain't trying to tell nobody how to do nothing, but these guys right here, they suck, man. I mean, dude, that mower, he's cutting too low or something. Something ain't right. And he don't even know it. He don't even ride with his foot on the pedal. They ain't got no clue. So. Unbelievable, dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no competition, man. Competition, y'all. Hell no. He gotta cut that. He gotta cut it twice. I mean, dude, with 2 guys on, man, I used to do that one. Me and Bo would do that one. Number one thing that he's doing wrong is there's too much grass to cut for one lawnmower. They need to have 2 lawnmowers running until they get to a certain point. But this guy right here, he's been pulling on that damn edge of that weed eater for 20 minutes, man.
He can't get it started. And what he don't realize is you done flooded it, dude. It ain't gonna start, man. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Nothing. Right here, I don't even know. Look, they got two guys blowing. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Look at this. Wow. Yeah. Two BR800 blowers going over there. Oh my God. To me, that's just a mom and pop small lawn, man. I mean, 3 guys. Man, they can't be making that much money. That's how I learn, man. I watch all these other knuckleheads out here. I'm solo, and I did both of these properties, and they're still on that one, and they got 3 guys on one property. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. I'm floored, man. I'm embarrassed, man, to even show y'all that, man, because that's the kind of lawn care people that are in my area. I don't even know what to say. So when guys come at me and they're talking about, oh, you ain't making that much money, I know, I am. You're not doing things right. You're not doing this, or you're not doing that, or you're wasting freaking valuable labor time, man. To have 3 guys on that tiny ass yard and take you twice as long, that's a 30-minute yard solo for me. I did the yard of the last couple of owners that were there. You know, so I mean, these guys must not know how to. I mean, dude, look at them all. Look at them blowing shit all over there. I mean, dude, watch out, man. Damn, dude, these guys are freaking J's, man. I ain't worried about nobody taking none of my customers, y'all. Good luck with that. You might you might get that customer, but you ain't gonna last long. They'll fire you quick. I have never in my life seen anybody do lawn maintenance like that, man. Never. And I've been doing this shit a long ass time. Woo! That's crazy, man. But, you know, in all fairness, you gotta be, you know, they may be beginners. But you should never put 3 guys on a yard like that. And if you do, 2 of them need to be on a mower. There's not that much detail there. I'd much rather, the way I would do is I would get out of the truck and I would put 1 guy on that stand-on mower they got there, and I say, hey man, you cut this, and then you start doing edging or weed eating or blowing. Their time, that they're not making the best time they could. No way. That's obvious. I did 2 properties, same size, and they're still there. So I don't know, man. I'm just, you know, showing that yeah, you some people can't make, you know, $25,000 or $30,000 a month mowing grass. Some people can, and that's going to be why right there, because they're not efficient. They don't know how to manage their time. You got 3 guys and you got 2 guys with BR800 blowers on one little residential property, man. I ain't never seen no shit like that.